What's going on, guys? It's RDubs here, bringing you another Borderlands 2 Reborn gear video, and today we're going to be talking about a shield that's undergone a couple of revisions in the Reborn mod pack. We're going to be talking about the Wasp. So the Wasp is a Hyperion, legendary Hyperion shield, which means it's an amp shield, and it actually replaces the B shield. And I don't think I really need to say much about the B shield. I think we're all pretty familiar with it. You know, the fact that it's the only shield in the vanilla game that has a 0 amp shot drain, and it's pretty powerful shield where it's low capacity, high amp damage, with a really slow recharge delay and not a reasonable rate. Well, it got replaced by the Wasp in the version 1402 of the Reborn mod pack, and the Wasp, as you can see, has pretty reasonable capacity, 2209 for a level 27 variant. Recharge rates kind of meh, but that recharge delay is kind of interesting. A 0 recharge delay. This is reminiscent of shields like the Knot from Borderlands, the pre-sequel. You got decent amp damage, nowhere near what the B's amp damage is, though, and this one actually does have a bit of an amp drain. Red text says not to be confused with a B, obviously referencing the fact that the Wasp replaces the B, and they had a pretty good texture on it. It looks very similar to the texture used on the Hornet pistol, actually, so I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of reused that for this. Now, that red text effect, actually what that means is that while the shield is fully charged, you gain increased movement speed. So as you can see, I'm actually running around here pretty quickly. It's actually a lot quicker than it was when we looked at the Anastatica, that 30% increase. This is a much faster movement speed increase. Let me see if I can't. So you can actually see. Let me go into the firing range here. So we're going to take this sniper, we're just going to pop him once. Interesting the way the new damage numbers work. I'm still trying to get used to some of the changes for the 4.1 version of the Reborn mod. So you can see that when I'm firing the shot, keep a close eye on the shield. You see it drops, but it's immediately recharging. That's what I was talking about with that 0 recharge delay. And you can see the slowdown. Like if I'm moving, I take a shot, and you can see that I'm moving quick. It slows me down, and then I'm moving fast again once the shield recharges. That's that increased delay. Now, as I said, this shield's undergone some revisions. So the Wasp is what it is right now. It drops from Madame von Bartlesby over in the Tundra Express. And prior to version 1.4.0.2 of the Reborn mod, the Wasp was actually called the Energizer. It was a different shield, had a different appearance to it, right? Different texture and whatnot. Still a Hyperion amp shield, and it still replaced the B shield. The difference is that the way that the Energizer worked, its bonus was as long as it was fully charged, your allies had heavily improved shield regeneration rate and delay stats. So your allies' shields would recharge quicker and start recharging much sooner. The Energizer also sported the same 0 amp shot drain that the B shield had, but the stats were, I think, a little bit closer to what the B's are. And if I can get an older version of the patch running, I'll get a screen grab of the actual item card so you guys compare this this Wasp as it was as an Energizer and as it is as a Wasp now. The Energizer, so if you're running an older version of the Reborn mod, the Energizer is going to drop from Saturn. So if you'd like to go ahead and get it there, you can get it from Saturn. That's why this one's level 27, because when I got this on one of my playthroughs, it was from Saturn. But if you want the Wasp because you're on the later version, post version 1402, then you're going to want to farm Madame von materials be for that? And I think that both of these shields were kind of interesting because they fulfilled different roles. I feel like the Energizer fulfilled a role of being a more support sniper, because you would get that extra damage. You would be able to always have that extra, your shields were always up, so you'd get that extra amp damage all the time. It wouldn't drain your shields at all, so you wouldn't be vulnerable. But it would help your teammates out, and I think maybe they decided to change it to the Wasp because they felt like it was just too much like the Bee, that they wanted it to be a little bit more drastically different. But I still feel like both of the shields are very, very good. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think about the Bee and what do you think about the Wasp as well as the Energizer? Do you think they're good? Did you get the opportunity to use the Energizer before it was changed to the Wasp? Which one do you prefer? I'd love to hear from you guys about it, so leave a comment down below. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's totally free. If you want to catch me streaming live, you can over on Twitch at twitch.tv/rdub7041. There will be a link down in the description of the video. And if you want to drop a follow over there and be notified when I go live, that'd be appreciated. Once again, guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Yeah, peace out.